Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We have Morrow on the line after just defeating Jinro, the beast that he is, 2-0, and the games looked phenomenal. Morrow, how you feeling, man?
Feeling good.
Hey, you looked really, really strong in that series. Were you ever like frightened that entire series? He kind of did a very, very interesting army composition. I don't know how you feel about that, but what is your thoughts on going up against Hellion Marine Medevac, excuse me?
It was a bit uncomfortable in early game, but I don't know if it's really good to use it later when I get like really many Mutalisk and a lot of gas for Banelings, Infestors and so forth. But it has potential, I think, if you, you need micro like a crazy man to play like that. But I don't know if it was good for him to play on that style when he has latency. So
yeah, for sure. I mean, every single time it looked like you just destroyed him. And especially, it was like a snowball effect. You just kept getting Mutalisks up, and all of a sudden you were able to take that game. So it was a really, really nice 2-0, but you have a long road ahead of you. I think there's such fabulous players in your league. You have players like Idra. Of course, you just defeated Sho last week, but you also have other players like Sake. You have Softball. How do you feel you're matching up to the rest of the division?
I think my division is pretty okay. I thought that I would get many Koreans in my group and so forth, but I didn't. So I'm pretty satisfied with my group.
All right, and you know what? There's been a lot of analysis on your type of play, and even I have tried to characterize you. You really seem to have a huge variation. I mean, you have been very, very macro-oriented, but you have a huge variation, huge repertoire of what you're able to do. What would you say is the, what really characterizes Morrow? What really characterizes what you are as a Zerg or even a Terran player?
Well, I'm pretty much a straight-up macro player. I play very economical, and when I attack, I usually don't go for the kill. I usually go for just controlling economy and getting ahead more and more, and I'm really not afraid of going into late game. But I mean, in a game like StarCraft 2, you can't just play like that every single time, so I have refined cheeses and so forth. I do play with mind games sometimes, but not too often. So I mix it up sometimes, but I'm really more comfortable playing macro.
Gotcha. Well, you know what, Morrow, you're looking really, really fantastic. You're 2-0 in this entire NASL. Of course, it's only been 2 weeks. But do you think you're fearing anybody in the future? I know I asked you beforehand. You're looking pretty good. But are you fearing any particular player, or do you think this is going to be pretty smooth sailing for the most part?
I'm not going to say it's going to be smooth sailing, but at the same time, I don't like to fear the opponents I will play against. When I have an opponent, I pretty much see his weaknesses and think him as a worse player than he actually is.
Gotcha.
And then after the series is done, then I respect him more. It's just a mindset thing to see yourself as better than your opponent. I mean, if you don't believe in yourself, then you're not going to win in the first place. So.
Definitely. Well, Morrow, you've shown that you can be a champion over time and time again throughout StarCraft 1 and StarCraft 2. I've been following you ever since then. I wish you a lot of luck in the Season 2, and I'm sure you're just swamped with the amount of tournaments that you're entering. So good luck in all of those. Do you have any shout-outs to your fans?
Yes, thanks to all my fans. I will do my best. Classic answer. Short and sweet.
All right, man. Well, thank you so much for your time, and we will catch you next week around in the interview chair, all right?
Okay.